Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So currently we're looking at an air temperature coming in at 77 degrees. Dew point is at 70. Still pretty thick, still pretty humid out there. We're going to see some drier air filter in. It'll take about maybe 24 hours before we actually get some really nice dry air in here. We may have some patchy fog around tomorrow morning, possibility. We got some pretty heavy rainfall in places that have kind of boosted up that humidity now. A 3/4 inch rainfalls in some isolated pockets around the area, according to some independent weather stations. Got a mix of sun and clouds out there. South wind coming in brisk at about 14. We do have an issue today and into the afternoon with some of our marine waters. We have an exercise caution statement up for boaters, and we have rip current advisories up for our beaches. So we'll watch that as we head into the evening and overnight. I think we'll start to see some of those wind speeds come down a little bit, though. Temperatures across the region are, generally speaking, pretty much all in the upper 70s, 79 degrees in Wauchula, Arcadia at 78, so is Myakka, Parrish at 79, Bradenton at 78. We do have some cooler spots. Longboat Key coming in at 72, Sarasota at 77, Venice at 77, and Inglewood at 76. So across the region, we got hit by some pretty good rainfall this morning. The thing is, even though the rainfall rates were coming in at times at 1.5 inches per hour, well, they were pretty fast-moving storms, so total accumulations were not all that great. If they had moved south just a little bit slower, and if our shelf temperatures here in the water were a little bit warmer to help support some of those thunderstorms, hey, we could have had some 3- and 4-inch rainfalls, I think. But that didn't pan out. Basically, these showers tend to die out as they get closer to coast. From Inglewood south, still have a chance at seeing a little sprinkle or so. And north of that, maybe this afternoon, an isolated shower as the front finally moves through. But basically, we're looking at a big dry out now over the course of the next probably 3 days before the next system comes through and brings us another chance of showers. Water vapor imagery very instructive at this point, showing the sharp division between the dry air indicated here by the tan and the moisture-laden air that produced all those showers now being pushed down to the south. That little bit of energy in the upper atmosphere helping to produce those showers. But back to the west, that dry air extends really all the way across the Gulf waters and into Mexico. So we have an extended period, at least a 3-day period, of seeing some very nice sunny skies before the next system approaches. That system's still back to the west. It's developing, but will be sinking southward. And then you can see the sunshine and the fair weather clouds kind of mixed back behind this frontal boundary. And maybe a few of those clouds might be culprits in producing a little brief shower, but nothing too terribly heavy, especially as the winds start to shift as this front sinks south. There's the next frontal system that'll be approaching us. That one may actually stall out right over us and provide us with several days of kind of unsettled weather. With that high building in, we can expect to see the morning rains coming to an end, the drier air moving in, and breezy winds requiring those marine warnings through the afternoon. Tomorrow, I think, will be a much quieter day in terms of winds and a much better day for boating. 81 tomorrow, sunshine wall to wall through the weekend, and then we'll get to that unsettled beginning of next work week. Back to you, Scott.